Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Allahumma arina al-haqqa haqqa warzuqna ittiba'ahu wa arina al-batila batila warzuqna ijtinaba. Allahumma ighfir lana warhamna warda 'anna wa taqabbal minna wa adkhilna al-jannata wa najjina min an-nar wa aslih lana sha'nana kullahu. Today inshallah we'll recite Hadith 4064, and this Hadith an Adi bin Hatim radiyallahu ta'ala anhu qala li Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam إذا أرسلت كلبك فاذكر اسم الله فإن أمسك عليك فأدركته حيا فاذبحه وإن أدركته قد قتل ولم يأكل منه فكله وإن أكل فلا تأكل فإنما أمسك على نفسه فإن وجدت مع كلبك كلبا غيره وقد قتل فلا تأكل فإنك لا تدري أيهما قتل وإذا رميت بسحمك فاذكر اسم الله فإن غاب عنك يوما فلم تجد فيه إلا أثر سحمك فكل إن شئت وإن وجدته غريقا في الماء فلا تأكل متفق عليه. Adi ibn Hatim radhiyallahu ta'ala anhu reported that Rasulullah have said, and again this is the guideline that Rasulullah has given for people who are doing hunting and game. In Islam, there is no killing of any animal for just sake of killing. Hunting is allowed in cases where you want to consume that food or consume that meat. And in that aspect, the two things that has been allowed by our messenger is that someone has a hunting dog, and that dog you use to hunt small animals, and Rasulullah is saying that when you unleash the dog on the game, then you have to say Bismillah, and if your hunting dog catches the game and you found that game alive, then you have to slaughter it. You need to slaughter it, and at that time of slaughter, since you have sent the you unleash the dog with saying Bismillah, you can say again Bismillah Allahu Akbar, or you just slaughter the animal. And if you find that animal, that animal is killed, and your dog had not taken anything from that animal, then you can eat that animal. The hunted animal you can eat. On the other hand, if the dog has killed the animal in a way that it just tear apart or ate something from that animal, then you should not eat from that game. And Rasulullah is giving a reason now that because the dog did not hunt for you, the dog actually hunt for himself. And that's why it's not allowed to eat if dog, tear apart the game or ate from it. And look at how detailed Rasulullah is telling all these aspects, that if you find another dog along with your dog, and then you find the game dead, then you should not eat that animal. You should not consume that game, because you don't know who killed the game, either your dog or the other dog which was with your dog. And same way, if you are doing game or hunting with bow and arrow, when you strike the animal with your arrow, you say Bismillah at that time. And if you find the animal, then you can just consume that animal. On the other hand, you hit the animal with your arrow, but the animal ran away, like the deer or something like that. Then if you find the animal one day later dead, and you find your arrow, or the wound of that animal looks like that it is because of your arrow, then if you want, you can consume that meat. Otherwise, you don't. On the other hand, if you find the animal drowned in a pond or in a lake or in any kind of water, then you should not consume that animal, because that animal died because of asphyxiation from the water, not from the wound that you have inflicted on that animal because of your arrow. So this very important aspect is that gaming and hunting is that when there is scarcity of the food, and you can consume the animals that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has spread in the wild. Especially in this day and age, people hunt the deer, rabbits, and other halal animals, which is halal in Islam. All other animals, which is like lions and bears, and these are already haram, and doing game and hunting on those animals is also not allowed in our religion. And as far as the hunting and game is concerned, using your trained dog, then it is allowed in Islam. And we have all given the guidelines in that aspect. Very important issue is that we only do it for food. We don't do it for fun. We don't kill animal for any other reason. We only allow to have gaming and hunting to consume that meat, because the hadith is saying that every time there is an animal that you hunt, it is that you consume it or you let it go. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alamin.